Hello, and welcome to the Memory Arcade. I have a cat on my lap. She might settle down. I might be able to play a video game. In the meantime, enjoy the Bath Messengers. Just really enjoying the spotlight for a moment there. Oh, thank God they only have 5 fingers. I mean, not that having 6 fingers per hand would have been bad. In fact, some humans have that. But yeah, I don't know, one of the hands just kinda weirded me out a little bit. You wanna settle down, cat? Yeah, it's finally time. We are heading into the Hunter's Nightmare properly, not just dipping our toes into it. And we'll probably be fighting Ludwig. I probably won't beat Ludwig this stream. I mean, I might. But, yeah. Ludwig the First Hunter, who's considered, to be one of the nastiest bosses in across all FromSoft games. So, yeah, that's certainly something to look forward to. He said with, you know, a bead of sweat running down his forehead. Where are we level-wise? This build is pretty much done. We're at level 100. I said that I would stick to the, community meta of 120 as a max level, even though this is not a multiplayer situation at all. It's just something that I want to stick to on account of, I don't know, to set a limit for myself and at some point really just say no. At this point it's a matter of getting better at the game and not just pumping money into character attributes. And with that being said, there are still 20 levels to go. So we've already hit the plateau of, like, starting at 30 vitality. You still get decent-ish health until level 50, but a full 20 isn't really in the cards because I definitely want to get to endurance 40, which is where stamina, so our ability to move around quickly in quick succession, where that plateaus. Strength and skill have really just been subject to whatever the weapons I wanted to try out needed. Yeah. I mean, I could probably get both of them to 20 and then be able to use almost anything that isn't that doesn't hinge on blood tinge. And Arcane is at 50. I could put Arcane higher. I could also just, it's also at its soft limit, or soft cap, as the community has come to call these thresholds, when the diminishing returns for going further up on an attribute, when the diminishing returns really kick in. So yeah, more or less this build is done. I don't think our Fair Lady Sturbridge is gonna get any more, like, favorably more competent at anything. Aside from my dumbass, hopefully steering here in the right direction. Okay, let's start from the beginning. I already have a second checkpoint because I ventured a little bit into this mess, just to get the whirligig wheel, which is still so much fun to say. Also, the So far the only weapon I've upgraded to +10, which is the maximum. And how could I not? It's a big old cudgel. And also a twin circular saw blade. Hehe. Oh. Okay. Let's just retrace our steps. I could use a couple shortcuts and such to already get further into the level, but we haven't really fully yet. Oh, this is my glass, and also my hunter is getting wrecked. And no, you may not sniff the glass, because I know the next thing you're gonna do is mark the edge of the glass. And that's not super hygienic. Did that one just yeet himself into the stratosphere? Oh. Excuse me. So we've opened this one, but that was pretty much nearby. It is kind of a big replay. A remix of the Cathedral Ward. Although the sky is a little ominous, it doesn't look like a regular cloud to me. Crows are still assholes. Most of the beasts are not hostile. And, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, oh. Since this place that we're in, the Hunter's Nightmare, is basically a purgatory for the hunters, where they are being punished for their transgression against a particular old god. Shit. That was... Nothing has changed here except... oh. I like how we can make a little wind with our sword, but that's about it. Oh, I like how that how that statue ties into this whole tableau. So this is Lawrence, the first Wicca, founder of the Healing Church. I guess Lawrence was cursed with being eternally on fire, so maybe this whole setup with being at soothing waters would appeal to him. We can't fight him yet. I'm not sure why. Like, I know we need to get an item. But, yeah. Also not entirely sure if the people in this nightmare are mere... Like, if they... how they relate to the actual people, because, you know, the story of Bloodborne happens in various layers, a little bit like Inception, of dreams. Like, arguably, the, you know, regular old Yharnam, where we do most of our hunting, is... let me just check on something real quick. So arguably, the place where we do most of our adventuring in this game is the real world, but this is also heavily Lovecraft inspired, and in Lovecraft in Lovecraft stories it is kind of implied that the universe itself is also only the dream of an old god. So if they ever were to wake, the universe would cease to exist. And you know, as far as, I guess, mildly scary concepts go, because I think it's only mildly scary because what you're gonna do about it? It's one of those rocks fall, everybody dies scenarios where you can't really do anything about it, so why sweat it? At least that's my opinion. Like, if... Not to make this too real, because I know some people have anxieties about this kind of stuff, but if like a very fast meteor would hit Earth tomorrow, like, it was so fast we couldn't see it coming, or some other, you know, happenstance prevented us from anticipating it, and it just happens, and it's... it hits the world so fast and with so much force that a planet is basically pulverized, and it's over real quick for everyone. It's a sad and kind of terrifying thought, but also from our perspective, since we as people, our consciousness is a matter of continuity between memories and the now. Like, whenever something terrible happens, like an accident or some kind of disaster, we usually take some comfort in the idea that if it was over quickly for the person in question, and that would kind of mean the same, like in Lovecraft's universe, Azathoth were ever to awaken, yeah, well, they would, and the universe would cease to exist, and that is that. Leaving everyone in that universe, you know, kind of unaware of it even happening, so... And I was get horror and terror confused when it comes to the distinction of something we know about, or something we don't know about, or something that is happening, or something that we don't just anticipate. Anyway, I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say here. That the whole idea of in the context of a Lovecraftian story, or a very, very heavily Lovecraft-inspired story like Bloodborne, dreams being kind of layered on top of each other. My point is also, it doesn't really take away from the poignancy of what happens in these dream layers, because either it matters what happens, or nothing matters. Like, if we do something in the Nightmare of Menzies, which we explored in our last session and almost finished, what we do there still matters, even though it happens in a kind of abstracted layer from the quote-unquote real world. Not again, not on my watch. But what I wonder is, it's really just a chair that's rigged, huh? Along with all the barrels around it. What I wonder is if Lawrence is in this nightmare. Does that mean Lawrence was sucked into this nightmare world and was then just gone from the quote-unquote real world? Or do they exist in both worlds? And this also depicts a time, like a past. So we're also kind of traveling into the past, and we're meeting characters that we've already fought in the game previously. Like Vega Amelia shows up, and she doesn't transform into a beast, because that's we meet her at a time when, you know, that hasn't happened yet. So it's strange to... What I'm trying to articulate here, it's difficult to say if the entities we are facing are just memories of whoever is streaming this, or if they're really here, and if they're really here, are they aware of it, or to what extent are they aware? Because this is supposed to be also kind of an indictment, this entire place, for us to bear witness to something horrible that the hunters did. The hunters of the Healing Church. So I'm not sure if it's just this please bear witness, and thereby make this injustice more bearable, or if it's also supposed to be a purgatory. You know, a place where the perpetrators are punished. I could probably find that out by reading some item descriptions of the shit we come up with. How about the Whirligig Guild? The trick weapon crafted by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs. Oh yeah, that makes sense. The powder kegs really wanted things to go vrr and boom. They were Walter the Beast Eater. Walter was the asshole with the trash can helmet that we met in the forest. Its weapon pummels beasts in its mace form, but its true strength lies in its attached mechanical saws. These discs lined with serrated teeth spin rapidly, thrashing the flesh of beasts into fine shreds. Okay, not much in the way of lore, but Now we know just how horrible the weapon is we're operating. It just goes really well with our character build too. Deals exclusively fire damage and a lot of it. So I guess this was just a bad end to find the guy with the claws. I mean, we got a new badge from it. But the badge is probably way more insightful. Badge crafted by the Otto, not Otto, Otto workshop, precursor to the workshop of the heretical powder kegs. The powder kegs were driven by singular ideas and crafted strange weapons of great intricacy. Okay, so is this the ADHD workshop? Where every engineer just has this extreme hyper focus and is like, yeah, no, saw blades. Make that 2 of them. And how do we operate this? I don't know. Let's slap them onto a mace, see what happens. It's clear that the philosophy of the powder kegs was already established at this time. Yep. They also made shit like the cannon. So, a cannon that you wield as a gun. Since this isn't Doom, this kind of, you know, this should give you pause. Even in this game. Oh, fuck those guys. So I really struggled fighting these when we went to Castle Canehurst. And, to my delight, they're notorious. Apparently even some people who, do well around the various bosses, struggle with these fuckers, because, or should I say, suckers. And that was a bit of a relief to read, because for those who watched my guess there's a hunter afoot. Hey, come back here. That's just... How did that first shot hit me? That... are we doing some kind of magic bullet bullshit? So I went onto a big looting spree that kind of went, well, just make the panicked Zoidberg sound and you have a pretty good idea of how that looting went. So yeah, there's a fair chance that this didn't do anything, and everything that is to be gained... Oh, no. I haven't even been here. Oh no. Oh, this one just has a Gatling gun in one hand. That's cool. That's cool and normal. I guess if he's also run from the auto workshop. Oh, I see what they did there. He's taking just the most absurd amount of damage from my saw blades, but part of him is just like, man, this is so cool. I should make one of those. You know, game recognized game. A Gatling gun. Indeed. Strength requirement of 28. Okay. Is a highly customized portable version of the stationary Gatling gun operated by the old hunter Dura in Old Yarnham. It was the weapon of choice of the youngest of Dura's 3 companions. The Gatling gun boasts exceptional rapid-firing functionality, but is considered a cumbersome weapon due to its excessive weight and insatiable consumption of quicksilver bullets. I mean, yeah. Oh, I don't trust this. Is that just a blood-stuffed beast? Just hanging out? Sure is. Still on arm. Gonna loot first, ask questions later. Oh, and there's more beasts. Heal. Heal. Oh. Down. Down. Is this just the way back? Yeah. Okay. Well, if you stat it, they will kill it, so... Let's do this. Probably the boss has struggled most with so far. Come on, let's just not. Let's, yeah, you know. That's a facsimile of the Great Bridge. More blood? There's a river of it here. Ooh. Speaking of which, I'm running out. Are these proper hunters or just... I guess these are workshop weapons. Oh no. Frantically rolling in 17s. Okay, first shortcut. And an NPC I haven't talked to yet because, you know, this one leads us back to the starting point. Hello.
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you? Must have taken a wrong turn, then, eh? Well, we're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood.
See, that's a...
You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts. This is what the poor fools have to look forward to. So, don't be brash. Turn back before it's too late. Unless you've something of an interest in nightmares.
Nightmares are fascinating.
Oh yes, I see. You sense a secret within the nightmare and cannot bear to leave it be. As if the spirit of Bergenworth lives on within you. Such inquisitive hunters will relish the nightmare. But beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to see them uncovered. Especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly. Beware. Secret especially.
So I'm not sure if this was a genuine warning or a threat. We'll see, I guess. Okay, what I was here already looted. There's a summoning sign over there. Not sure if I'm just getting lucky or if these have a less aggressive moveset than the ones in Keenhurst. Like especially their hopping attack. Could get the best of me. There is like fleas. No matter how many, there's always more. Let's line them up somehow. Oh, that wasn't bad. Oh. Oh. Just heal through it. I mean... Oh, wrong button. Wrong item. I'm all over the place here. There we go. And I'm out of healing. Oh yeah, what could go worse? I mean... Yeah, that's precisely what could go wrong here. Really fast dogs. That don't die in one hit. Shit. Yep. But there's a shortcut. Again, the build is mostly done, and that's what I need the money for. So we've sort of entered the post-scarcity phase of a Souls game.
Beware, aesthetic.
Oh, I have a healing gem on my gun. I should have thought of that. I mean, it heals very, very slowly. Might not make a difference at all, but it's something to keep in mind. They didn't seem overly aggressive. Yeah, no, they kind of mind their own business. Hello. Is that guy yelling yes while getting hit? Don't make this weird. Like, this is a kink thing? It's not consulted on consent. What the fuck? The hills are alive with the sound of all moanings. Makes it sound like a porn title, but not wrong though. Actually, that is. Conceptually, there's a lot wrong here. Yeah, by the way, the sky. Yeah. That's no moon. It's probably also not the sun. Oh, hey. Goodbye. I know. It would be super frustrating if that happened to me. I can relate. I'm still gonna take my time. Refill my soda. Yes, chat how everyone's doing. What's everyone doing? Remember to drink some water now and then. Take your meds if you have to. Stretch. Right now. Okay. Now let's be a sport. Sir, sir. Damn. So, for a while we used the Beast Chopper, which was this primitive version of the threaded cane. So, a weapon that becomes like a chain whip. So I'm guessing the scythe? Also this. Ew. It still moves on its own. Trick weapon used by the old hunters. The second blade is found inside the curve of the main one. Oh. Do tell. Oh, as in it's double-bladed. I mean, we've fought with this kind of weapon before. It's basically a curved version of the hunter's spear. Although the trick weapon allows for adaptive combat, it was later replaced by saws and similar weapons that were more effective at disposing of beasts, so was less about killing, but more about, I guess, the viscera cleanup duty. The arm of a small amygdala Great One. Strictly speaking, the amygdala arm is no trick weapon of any sort, but certain madmen wield them like clubs. Madmen can wield a lot of things like clubs. It starts as a large, though blunt weapon formed of bone, but when extended the hand quivers as if it were still alive. Anyway, back to our regular programming of Whirligig Joy. There's one thing I wish Souls games could mitigate, that in the late game, the idea of just trying out a new weapon is kind of prohibitive, because you're very much tied to all the upgrades you pour into the specific weapons. So finding something really nice late game and discovering the finer points of its movesets, it's not something that occurs organically through regular gameplay, but you basically have to go back to starting areas and such. Oh, what a thing to miss. Have to go back to starting areas so you're not completely overwhelmed by regular enemies. Because I would probably struggle against any single one of these crows if I was using one of the weapons we just got. Really? Great. Really difficult to counter. Should I try beating this guy? He was right next to a mage drop, so I don't know if this one is gonna... Like, he was right next to the weapon he was wielding, so it's unlikely we will get anything special. I guess I'm hooked now. I also uses the hunter's bone for dodging, I think, maybe. Oh god, that was so much damage. Huh? Oh. Vermin. Yeah, well, I may have killed the guy who hands out rewards for that particular item. Ooh, that hurt my soul, missing with that one. What the fuck? Shit, shit, shit. I mean, it looks cool. I'm not a blood tinge build, so I can't wield this, but holy heck. Okay, second checkpoint. That feeling when you're not sure if it's ambiance or... The shadow was a really neat reveal. Also shit. Visit Scenic Yadam, they said. Oh. So this is where I found the whirligig wheel. Something quick against that stagger power. That guy just had all the health. I think I may have beaten this one while getting the wheel. I respect an enemy crazy enough to fire this thing at point blank range. Gotta love how, if there is any stagger, it's minimal. Shit. Okay, different game. Did that one just add gravity magic to the axe? Because, you know, certain ideas persist across games by FromSoft, and I guess game studios in general. Okay, but I think we can infer that there's nothing to be gained. Oh. Well, no. So, how did that puzzle cube work out for you, Frankie boy? Little Hellraiser joke. It was so inclined. Oh. Oh. Hello. So I've never been here. Since when I first played Bloodborne, didn't have the DLC. I sure know what this is because I've watched many a stream of, well, let's just walk in there. Oh, that one. Got way too much knowledge.
Have mercy. Have mercy upon us.
What a hacking is cool design. Oh. Okay. Okay. I didn't do too terrible on my first attempt. Also, Ludwig has two particular attributes that like, you may thank me on attempt 20 or something. Like, A, the music's really good. B, the screams are... very much a doesn't count attempt. Also, maybe the music doesn't need to be quite as boomy. Uh, hmm. I'm still kind of feeling out what I can get away with. Because I know it's a very erratic boss. And in general, I've had really good experiences in FromSoft games in general, but this one in particular with just keeping up a forward momentum, dashing into the boss. Sometimes that doesn't work. Wow. Because to me, also haven't done any kind of gear optimization other than using a weapon that I've basically... It sounds silly, but I've essentially built the entire character for this fight. Like, before I even started the game, I looked at Ludwig's weaknesses and I was like, okay, I guess fire works best. What can dish out a lot of fire? Arcane build. Arcane build has other good advantages that I'm interested in, like, you know, higher discovery rate, access to hunter tools, which is basically magic in this game. So that's what I went with. So, a weapon that dishes out a good amount of fire, and it's also serrated, so also all properties that work really well against beasts. And in the first phase, Ludwig is very much that. What should I wear? Like, it's mostly physical damage, right? So I guess I could put on parts of the Canehurst set. I just look like Johnny Depp and Dead Man. I'm shocked how well balanced the student uniform is in physical. Like, sure, it's not a whole lot, but also not nothing. I'm gonna keep this one on for the arcane defense for phase 2. Also, short boss approach. Appreciate that. Camera just being weird. Should maybe get Father Gascoigne's outfit, like his main garb, because I think this one has pretty decent arcane without being complete shite against physical. Executioner garb, also not bad. Yeah. And in terms of headgear, I think we're good. More blood vials. More bullets. Okay, don't think I'm gonna use the tiny nitrous for this boss. Stamina recovery. More stamina. I guess more health. Maybe. But I could also go for arcane damage reduction. All damage reduction for... That's maybe not bad. Boss, he has a back kick. That was brutal. Tortured souls in the room, very much sharing that 5 more minutes vibe. I'm just glad I'm not getting completely pancaked without making a dent in the health bar. Like, if the numbers were completely against me, I think my resolve would already be faltering. Whoop, 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 whoop. Bad horse, bad horse. I don't know the lyrics. I'm just waiting as an ass, but it's a fun song. That last attack, like, I guess I'm starting to see where a lot of folks struggle with this guy. A lot of the attacks that seem very minor in terms of the wind-up still do massive amounts of damage. And like, sometimes I'm charging into the beast full force and just getting, you know, getting pounded, and I'm losing maybe a blood vial's worth of health. And then there was this which felt more like a quick backhand, and it took double of that. Okay. Ludwig has an apeshit attack. That's fun. From Software Fan Glossary. An apeshit attack is when an enemy just has a combo of several fast-hitting attacks that give you very little room to react or muster any kind of defense. And that's what makes even the tiniest enemies, like the most, like even the weakest undead in Dark Souls, consistently dangerous, because they can just stunlock you with, well, you know, waving a torch at you repeatedly. Probably because they're more afraid of you than the other way around. And, yeah. It's a shame we never get an upgrade to the to the Molotov. I feel that's a little unserved. I kinda want a figurine of Ludwig. But two things speak against it. A, I'm not made of money, because I know such a thing exists, and it is. If it's not even, no longer available, it is pricey as hell regardless. And two, I have some younger kids in my family, and if they ever came to visit, I would have to take good care to, I don't know, put that figurine away, because I don't want to be like the cause of some recurring nightmare in a young child. That old samurai mask in the house of one of my grandmas was bad enough. Like that's the kind of shit that upset me as a kid. How did I even survive that? Yeah, could you get stuck on the geometry for a second there? I really need to heal. And now for my favorite moment in Bloodborne, story-wise.
You were at my side all along. My true mentor, my guiding moonlight.
Let's go. That was so much damage. Again, I had the faintest hope of doing this on the first attempt. First attempt of the second phase, that is. And didn't want to jinx it. But isn't this scene so wonderful? The way he somehow, I guess by doing battle with another hunter who can... Like, I don't want to put this all about on our character being so great. But I don't know, just something stirs in this twisted creature, and he remembers his humanity. And with that, he also gains... regains his posture, his intelligence, his didn't count. His huge ass Moonlight Greatsword. Also, I only noticed this now, like I've seen this cutscene on other streams and on YouTube many times. Only just now that that the voice actor neighs a little bit. It made me almost crack up in the middle of a scene, just, oh, you were here all along, because, he's now part horse. I think he may have fused with his steed or something. But I may be confusing that with Radahn's story, who was also from Elden Ring, who was also very fond of his horse. I don't know where I could have done a visceral attack. Oh! And yet I live. Oh wow. Why don't I watch it another time? I'll skip it the next. There it is.
You were at my side all along. My true mentor. My guiding moonlight.
No. Shit. Oh my god. Already. Ludwig, I had planned an entire stream for this. Oh my god, we beat the Horsey horse. Hey there.
Good hunter of the church, have you seen the light? Are my church hunters the honorable Spartans? I hoped they would be.
I really don't have the heart to lie to tell him the truth, honestly. Yeah, sure, they're honorable, and they're not genocidal maniacs and bloodthirsty monsters at all.
Ah, good. That is a relief. To know I did not suffer such denigration for nothing. Thank you kindly. Now I may sleep in peace. Even in this darkest of nights, I see the moonlight.
Oh. Literally just sleeping. Still sounds a little bit like a horse. Sadly, this is a split arcane weapon, but I'm definitely gonna improve it. Oh, 3 blood vials, so generous. But wow, like I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I've seen streamers attempt this for several streams consecutively. And sure, this build was laser focused on being able to beat Ludwig and, you know, big thrashing beasts in general, but I came in here with a fairly slow weapon. Like the wheel does have a certain, needs to build a certain momentum for its strikes. And we're at level 100, that's not insane for the end game. I'm legit proud of my skills here, as silly as this sounds. Wow.
Shrouded by night but with steady stride, colored by blood but always clear of mind, proud hunter of the church, beasts are a curse and curse is a shackle, only ye the true blades of the church.
Okay.
Shrouded by night but with steady stride, colored.
Oh god. What a horrible thing to see. This brick shit house of a man just falling down. Behind it is a cackling member of the rolling militia, as I've dubbed them. Fist of Grandeur. Is this a weapon? Oh, it could be a hunter's tool. Hunter's tools could really have used their own menu or some filter option. I guess. What was I looking at? Oh, it's not here. Oh. A chunk of iron fitted with finger holes. Really, it's just a knuckle iron. The hulking hunter woman's simple Gracia. Grazia. Ever hopeless when handling hunter firearms. Oh no. You've got to knock the lights out of the beast with this hunk of iron, which incidentally caused heavy stagger. Incidentally? Yeah. Grazia was a fearsome hunter, and to onlookers her unrelenting pummeling appears oddly heroic. No wonder this weapon later assumed her name. Simple Gracia. Yeah, it's a really nasty put down, but I'm just, what was her name? In Shira and the Princess of Power. Scorpia? Anyway, the big, dear big lady with the scorpion claws for hands. And, you know, one of the biggest cinnamon buns in media. Oh, heck yeah. Comes only with a strength scaling. I haven't even checked the item description of the Moonlight Sword. An arcane sword discovered long ago by Ludwig. Oh, he only found it, huh? When blue moonlight dances around the sword and it channels the abyssal cosmos, its great blade will hurl a shadowy light wave. The Holy Moonlit Greatsword is synonymous with Ludwig, the Holy Blade, but few have ever set eyes on the Great Blade, and whatever guidance it has to offer, it seems to be of a very private, elusive sort. Yes, so the Hunters of the Workshop, which is, you know, the faction led by German and at least nominally our faction in this world, they are led by something called the Moon Presence, an old one deity who is kind of synonymous with the moon in this world. But I'm not sure. This is like somehow I'm not entirely sure if this guiding moonlight of Ludwig's is synonymous with the moon presence. Like it seems to hint at something that is way further away than just the moon of Earth or the world we inhabit in this game. Which also kinda gels with the way the Moonlit Greatsword is, since it's a recurring weapon between FromSoft games. In Elden Ring it's also tied to the depths of the cosmos and the great destiny revealed by the stars. And You are very perceptive little rats, aren't you? Okay, there's... Oh, that's Amelia praying up there. I think she has company, so I don't want to mess with her just yet. Let me just see what other avenues we have left to explore.
Are you happy you hear the toll of the bell?
Sure, I've heard a bell.
Liar. Such pettiness will be your undoing. The beast you seek will not be found here. Go back to your hunt. And if you have the chance, put this night behind you. Places better left untouched. Secrets better left alone. Only a fool would so brazenly roam. Bear in mind, some places are better left only for...
Obligatory NPC giggle. We're all mad here, Alice. Yeah, what about the guy we talked to earlier? Right, that guy wasn't at this lantern, he was close to the first one. I guess that's good enough a reason to just drop by the old workshop. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, what's up?
I must. What is it? Good hunter. Your presence. I sense the ancient echo. Farewell, good hunt.
Oh, really? Potential at 20% is not nothing. Let's go with discovery for now. Just, you know, more loot. Okay, we're looking at a B, C, and A scaling. It has a cane attack. So I have a bunch of arcane stuff on the Kirk hammer. Let's see. If if I just really wanted to boost Arcane. I mean, even its physical damage is not nothing. Could be like a nice mix. The problem with mixed damage is that it has to go up against 2 resistances. For this nourishing gem. Yeah, no, nourishing is actually the answer here. Just all the way. I'm gonna take a quick brief break. Be back in a few. And we're back. Okay, so, so I could take the Moonlit Greatsword, and fit it with all these nourishing gems, but I would also be effectively cannibalizing everything, all my other weapons, which is not super great. Oh, what do you mean we actually have 3 nourishing gems? Okay, the arcane attack goes down a little bit, but physical goes up more. Guess that's the way to go. But for the moment, I would like to maintain the weapon loadout that I've had. Maybe I have a few things in storage that could help. One gives it, not stellar, but okay arcane damage. Kinda, doubles it. No, I have no triangle gems. Oh. I'm just gonna pick the whole lot and see if it's... I also came across the... That's all blood tinge. I should probably just sell that. Wait. Wasn't even withdrawing it. I was storing my stuff. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit of that for a moment, so if you need a bathroom break, I'll be like, that's not even the worst FromSoft storage menu. I still think one of Dark Souls 1 is worse. Okay. So I want to keep this one using fire. Oh, there's also something I should consider. When I was doing challenge dungeons, I did find... And yes, these are all +9. I spent some amount of time modifying my weapons and grinding the stones. Yeah, so I did find a Above Messenger, I guess, franchise, and they happen to sell the Uncanny and Lost variants, which just differ in terms of composition of what you can slot into them. And so we have options. Like, for instance, these pretty grody looking circular fire gems. Are there any triangular options that are really compelling? Not really. Maybe this is the way to go here. Because all of this just dances around the fact that nourishing gems as a support, in support of one fire gem, would probably still lead to better numbers overall. I guess this is This is definitely the way to kit this weapon. This one's currently sitting at 176 plus 218. That's probably not even a contest anymore. Once there isn't a nourishing gem here, I won't be able to raise it that high. Interesting. Take a little bit of a hit by giving some of that stuff over to the Moonlight Greatsword, but I think it's not completely terrible. And that works. Let's put the Kirk hammer in storage for now. I want to try the fist at least. I need to sell some of that shit, but not today. So, is there anything new here? No. Or maybe I can sell enough to get a level. That would be neat. That's weird. Not even gonna get that kind of dough here. It's fine. We'll do a little more murder, and then we can get a level as a treat. Now, to return to the scenic underground corpse pile. I should probably check if the Holy Moonlight sword is
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride. Color.
at least usable. Fucking hell. I completely forgot about that NPC I wanted to talk to. That was the sole reason I ran back there to begin with. So how does it do its thing? I guess like this. Wouldn't be a cool sword if it didn't shoot projectiles, you know.
Beware, especially.
Okay, nothing new. Still. That was a lot of damage. Ooh, hello. Wouldn't be Bloodborne if I didn't get fucked over by the range. Yeah, no, I think the sword is gonna be okay. How useful is it without the thing? That's respectable. 400 on a very basic strike. Oh, this is good. This works. I should maybe rethink my stance on mixed weapons with this build. But also, that would require me getting a lot of nourishing gems, or keep swapping them, which isn't fun. Okay, I would really like to get those 40k blood echoes back. here. Just very rudely letting me exhaust all my stamina. I don't even know what a level costs right now. Probably at around 50k? Oh. Even I left alive. It's a fun little sword. That's for sure. See? You hear the bells. The guy asked, do you hear the bells? I was like, yeah, I hear the bells. Call me a fucking liar. Oh. That one certainly rang my bell. And why? Ouch. Just shows a very interesting way to jump on my lap slash chest. cat. I love you too. But you're gonna cost me. Oh, never mind. I mean, the blow didn't completely obliterate the upper half of our body, so I think we came out okay. Where does that backstabber come from anyway? That just shows up? Yeah, so let's get a level and then...
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let me.
60. Okay.
Farewell, good. Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let. Farewell, good hunter. May you.
The wonderful 101 rides again. Should play that one sometime. Actually, I have to switch version. Sleep tight, Horsey. You earned it.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride.
Jesus. Oh. I think that's the first forbidden knowledge we've picked up this stream. And I do a little game and try to imagine what actually drove this person to madness. They, honestly, it was just Vicar Amelia incessantly praying all night. Like you're laid out in a hospital and you just want to sleep. Is that? No, that's not Daddy Gas Can, right? Oh, that's the lady. whatever deity you're praying to is probably really cool, but have you met my Lord and Savior stair geometry? Amelia just completely nuking us from orbit. Herb of the Madara's twins, the innocence of the Forbidden Woods. Luckily belongs to the older of the two. Both the twins became hunters and brought back and dissected their beast prey in order to support the villagers in their forbidden researches. Ooh.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride.
Thank you for the follow.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride.
At least someone is enjoying the work here. Yeah. So, huge swords and tight corridors. Not. Oh. Make a liar of me, will ya? I know it's cheap. And also didn't work. Fuck. That one just witnessed our mad skills. I'm gonna say, Amelia, come here. Trust me, this is way preferable to your eventual fate. Ouch. Oh. Kinda underwhelming. Insert eye pendant? Do I have that? Oh, it's the... Oh. It's the item that got us here. Oh, wait for me. It is a really old trick, but he keeps using it and it keeps working, so can't really fault him. Oh. Did I say I wanted this really cool weapon? There's probably no way I can wield this. Oh yeah, strength 27. That's not gonna fly. Okay, we can see the bottom, but clearly... In fact, it might just be faster than... No, that's not what I wanted. should just go to the last lantern we lit. Yeah.
Has someone, anyone, seen my eyes? I am
Keep-
afraid I've dropped them in a puddle.
Keep looking. First floor balcony locked. Which room is this? I know this one. Yeah, we're using it right now. Communion. Laboratory, floor 1. Are we gonna have a problem? Okay, we're gonna have a problem. Patient room, floor 2.
Kill me. Please. Just kill me. Free me.
Someone help me.
Lady Maria.
I guess it's not an unreasonable request.
Lady Maria. Lady Maria. Please help me. Don't let me drown. Lady, please help me.
I'm guilty. I know. But I won't do it again. I promise. The dumb darkness. It frightens me. And what rises from its very depths.
This place is a lot. Yeah, so I guess this is how the healing church got its research into the old blood done. I like that we're getting a completely new environment. Like the first part of the Hunter's Nightmare is this warped version of the Cathedral Ward and a couple of other general areas, but it doesn't feel lazy, but it's not super stimulating in the sense of, oh, what is this place? I think the first area is very good at setting the scene. As in, yeah, no, we're operating on dream logic here, even more so than you may have experienced before. But then they also surprise us, taking us to places we haven't been to yet, and that our character also doesn't have a reference point for, so I guess we can be sure that we're not the one dreaming. Oh, that is... yeah. Oh, so much help. Oh. Oh, survivable. Come on. I got greedy there. There's so many of them. Honestly, I don't feel comfortable beating up a bunch of mental patients. Can't we send someone who's really good at it, like Batman or something? Honestly, if I was horrifically experimented upon, modesty would also not really be on the forefront of my mind. That one restocked the shelves and then realized it was entirely the wrong order the whole time. Had to do it over again. Completely. Oh no. The rolling militias here in force. Physics!
Is that you, Lady Maria? No. You're someone else. Please, could you do something for me? I need brain fluid. Murky, mushy brain fluid.
Uh-huh.
Please, could you do something? I need brain.
Yeah, I'll see if I just, find some on sale. Really nice physical defense for non-Canehurst. Little too Errol Flynn for my tastes. So to follow. That's pretty. It's probably the cathedral ward somewhere. Oh no. They were just mining the flower. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, thank God it's just giant rodents. Uh, uh, uh. It's like the Springfield escalator into nothingness. Yeah, apeshit attacks. I'll get you. Whenever you're least expected. Ooh. Okay.
Lady Mary, save me, please. I don't hear anything. Oh, save me.
I guess if you want more eyes, the first step would be to grow your noggin. Am I following the logic here? Okay. Oh. That one did not respawn. Makes me feel even worse. Okay, so there is this set of stairs, and there's the other set. And we went up there and just completely ate shit. Careful. Yeah. So I guess some kind of mechanism is in order to adjust that. Okay. Thought maybe they were connected like the previous puzzle. I'm sure whatever they're throwing is maybe something that, you know, makes sense in the lore and whatnot. But I can't help but picture a hunter completely overthinking this. Yeah, what is it? Is it like the spinal fluid of an old god or whatever? No, it's just sulfuric acid. I need a way to avoid that. Hmm. And I just thought of something and makes me feel even worse. Because, you know, when the inmates of this medical facility are becoming a problem, and we're at that level, and the solution is to whip out the flamethrower. I mean, it wasn't a solution, but still kind of honks. My mind inadvertently goes there. Seems to work. No? Let's compare it to the flamethrower. I say that does better? Maybe? Not? Oh, no. They're right behind me. That's buggers, aren't they? Come on. Please drop. Huh? At least I got the drop on them. we not do this again? Okay, this one didn't beat yet. Let's see. I'm not sure I like this option. Oh, yeah. It didn't kill them? Oh, I'm in trouble. Everything about this place is fucked. I didn't even get that sliver of health done. Hmm. No. Oh. Four blood vials for my trouble. Yep, that sounds about right. They just keep going up there, huh? I guess that these are the quarters for the ones without insurance. Oh, we just circled back around. I hope. What about lightning damage? Does you know the very quick attacks? Okay. You get one. Okay. the stream here. It's not a very interesting or glamorous moment, but I feel my concentration slipping. And this is the kind of place that punishes that. So, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, let's call it here. Let's call it, and I'd like to thank you all for watching this here Sunday night. Yeah, I'm still riding that adrenaline high off of beating Ludwig in, I say, about half an hour to an hour, all told. That's wild. That's freaking wild to me. But I don't know, maybe I'll completely eat shit against the Orphanov Cross or Lawrence. So, we'll see. Yeah. Everyone, if you want to see more of my stuff, you can do so over on YouTube, where my streams get archived before they expire here on Twitch. You can also follow me on Mastodon, where I post when I do another stream. Or, follow me here on Twitch, which will also give you access to notifications to that effect, since I operate without a stream schedule. And, yeah, if you right, this one double fires. I might want to fix that. Yeah, so I have a tip jar over on Ko-fi. If you want to throw some money my way and support the stream that way, you can do that. It's never expected, but always appreciated. Yeah, so, take care. Enjoy what's left of your weekend, or long weekend in some areas. And, I'll see you next time. Bye.